Hello. I'm currently getting a couple more things set up before actually starting, but the stream has officially started. Okay. Also, Hytale's updating. Yay, yay, Hytale updating. Yippee. Okay, it's now updated. Very cool. Dupro's here. Josh is here as well. Hello. Hello, guys. There we go. Hytale got updated recently. Or at least fixing some stuff. I'm trying to figure out what they actually did. Let's see, patch notes. What did you all do? Couple things. Let me see if I can pull this up correctly. Of course, I need to have my chat feed there. Are you enjoying Hytale so far, Mr. Joshua? I am enjoying it very much. I very much like it. Hytale 2 win? We're getting Hytale 2 right now. Actually, we should have gotten Hytale 1 already, but we didn't. Instead, we got Hytale 2, and because the first one never came out, we just got the second one anyway. That's legit how it works. Definitely. Let's see. Yeah, look at... Okay, don't look at that one. Yeah, look at that one. That's not the right placement, but whatever. Whatever. We'll work with that. Let's see. What kind of changes did they do? General stability, network improvements. Now let's zoom in a bit. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can change this. Copy transform into this one. Paste. That didn't work. Why is this so weird? Why is it not getting all of it? That's odd. Oh, because there's crop enabled on here. There we go. Why was crop on here? That's weird. Behold, scuffed. This is what scuffed looks like. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Journal stability changes. Game will now switch to offline mode if authentication fails instead of getting stuck. Fixed an invalid token error. Improved client performance by optimizing background task scheduling. Alexis is here. Hello, Alexis. Hello. Reading up on patch notes because they added some stuff. Let's see. Added message after server boot if authentication failed. Some stability issues. Crash when taking screenshots. Apparently that was a thing. Fixed a crash when using buckets. This broke some workbenches. They will need to be... I think that happened last time, though. Or something. It's just a general... I think it's just general... No, wait. This is a different one. Right? I think this was, like... Yeah, a couple days ago one. Or day one. Am I looking at the right one? Oh, there we go. Now I'm looking at the right one. I was like, wait a second, they already did this. Alexa says can't stay for long because doing work, but phone battery's hanging on for dear life. Alexa's phone battery. Live for a little bit. I don't know, probably need a battery at some point. Okay, what do they do? Anything else? Oh, it was just this little bit. Okay. Okay, so it wasn't too much. Nothing too important. Just general bug fixes. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get other stuff set up, other pre-streaming thingamabobbers, Bobadin. Yeah, because that's a phrase that I use, definitely. Let's see. Send out that. And let's see. Trying to post that there as well. Here. Surely this would be completely fine. With no issues. Let it be known that I have been here, says Alexis. This is true. Swedish is here. Hello, Swedish. Hello. Alright, we'll just be kind of in a holding pattern a little bit. Gonna wait to see who else joins in before we get started. Also eating my breakfast. A lovely breakfast. You might ask, what is the breakfast? It is noodles and sausage. Which isn't too crazy, but I like it at least. Justin's also here. Hello, peeps. What is going on? Hytale. We're hightailing out here. So I'm gonna be using that joke way too much. We're hightailing out here. And we're back. Swedish is currently waiting for players in a TF2 Backrooms map I'm hosting. Backrooms map. Whatever you do, don't get bedded or something. I don't know what kind of horrors await you in there. I don't know how loud that bowl is. Literally went from 3 to 1 in 4 messages. Yeah, I don't know how the leaderboard works. I really don't. I think it's bugged. Bugged in a good way? Bugged in a bad way? I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. That's all I know. Let's see. Hey, something wrong with the music thing? Music thumbnail? What happened to my music thumbnail thing? It's like off center slightly. Let's see. Can I open preview? Yeah, over there so I can see this a bit better. Swedish is a lone spy within the backrooms. Crazy crossover. Let's see, come on. There we go. That looks better. Much better. I don't know why my sound thumbnail thing decided to not work right. Okay, so today I've been trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I mean, I've always been trying to figure out what I wanted to do for Hytale. And let's see, so I'll probably go over what I did last stream pretty soon anyway. I'm just waiting until the 11-minute mark. Or 11-hour mark, a couple minutes before then. But I've thought about expanding my base a little bit, because like I've kind of noticed a little bit of an issue where, or at least with the workbenches, like I need to have like a bunch of these workbenches around, but there's just too many, and I don't have a lot of space. And my house does have like multiple levels, which I want to check out what the range is that I need, or like the range that I need for between the workbenches and the chests that I can store my stuff in, because workbenches can access inventories within chests. I just need to like figure out how far that is, which I don't think it should take me that long. I just need to probably like keep testing, like, oh, does it reach this far? Does it reach that far? And test that out. Something I've been trying to do is just not play the game outside of streams, just so I can figure these things out live. Makes for better content. Oh, I guess the other thing that I wanted to get into is I want to be able to make teleporters, because apparently that's a thing in the game. It requires like the Arcanist bench, which I got last time, which is great. But I need like some very specific wood. It's like I need magic wood or something like that. Pumpkin's here playing Hytale. I am indeed playing Hytale. I am playing Hytale the menu. Behold, the menu screen. Why is that terrible talking? Pumpkin's playing Hollow Knight. Alrighty. Good luck on the 19 the Hollow. That makes no sense. Wait a second. Oh wait, is my... I've got like a clock on my wall back there. Like on my wall, and it's actually like 3 minutes or 2 minutes behind or something like that. What's funny is that one's supposed to be the most accurate clock in my entire reservoir of clocks. Yet that one's off by 2 minutes. That's not right. I need to fix this immediately. Later. Yeah, I'm in no rush to fix my time. Alright, I think it's like about 11. I'm just gonna go start ahead. Alright, so... Hello everybody, it's Deanspillabean back on your screen, and today we're gonna be getting back into some more Hytale. Let's see, I'm gonna load in really quick. Please, nothing break. Nothing broke, we're good. Okay, alright, so... What do I want to do? I do want to, okay, so, recap on what's been going on so far. Last time we got ourselves into farming, and I got like a bunch of farm plants ready. Apparently, something I don't entirely like personally is how like the seeds work in here, because you can't get seeds normally from harvesting plants. Like you get wheat and life essence from harvesting wheat, but you don't get the wheat seeds, because in order to get the seeds you have to use them on or make them in the workbench here. But let's say you have a pumpkin and you want to grow pumpkins. You can't grow pumpkins until you've unlocked it at tier 4. So I need to farm up a lot of resources. I think at some point I'm just going to need to make like a very large system for farming. That's just going to take a while. Why are you hoping nothing broke? Did I miss something? Yeah, it's because Hytale's in early access and the game updated recently, and I'm just always worried if something just will explode for no reason. And then I'll be sad. Luckily, nothing exploded, which means this game is very stable. It's very stable, with no crashes whatsoever. Alexis is gonna go ahead and work now. Alright, you have a good day, Alexis. You have a good day. You see ya. Alright, so... At some point, I do want to expand out my base a bit. Of course, I can just, like, expand upwards, and I can go to a different level and place stuff here. Which I probably could do, but I'd rather everything be on the same level, just so I don't have to constantly go up and down the ladder in order to access different stuff. So, that's just something I want to do either today or some other time, depending on stuff. What I really want to find out today, though, is how I can get some magic wood, or what is this wood called? Azure wood. Azure wood? Azure wood and Azure kelp. I need them in order to make this teleporter here. And if I can make this teleporter here, then I'll be able to warp between different areas of the world with ease without having to walk the distance, which is very handy. But I need to actually get the wood first. As for where I can get the wood, I literally have no idea. Oh, they added little markers to the map recently. Now you can actually see the death markers. They somehow didn't do that before. Can I get rid of it? Okay, I can get rid of it. Yay. Getting rid of that. What direction do I want to go? Well, problem is I don't know where exactly to go in order to get this magic wood. I'm going to assume I need to find somewhere that's kind of magical looking, so I'm probably just gonna have to explore for a while. What's my stuff looking like? My armor's kind of running low. I should probably get like some upgrade. Oh, yeah. Shit, where? I do have a bunch of leather right now. I want to see if I can make some better armor or better tools. Let's see, blacksmith ammo, armor. I need armor's bench. There we go. Was I able to play? Oh yeah, that's there. See, this is why I want more space, because like I just have no space right now. I'm just gonna place it right here. Definitely get something better later. I can get, I think I can get like a full set of iron. Okay, not a full set, but like most of it. Iron cuirass. Let's see, that gives me +9 health. If I do the legs, though, I can get +13, which I'd rather do. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna have to make sure I find some different hides while I'm on my venture. Oh yeah, other thing I found out from yesterday, there's this really cool salvager bench, which allows you to just salvage stuff. So you can basically recycle broken stuff for really low on durability things. Sweet just says, Dean, I think I'm slowly losing my insanity. Well, to be fair, you are currently in the back rooms alone. I would also go insane if I was also in the back rooms alone. So, that might be why. Bobken says, almost there and upgrading my computer storage, so I'm freaking hyped for I to. Yippee! Hytale is definitely a very good, worthwhile investment for fun. Oh, alright, actually, I want to go... I want to, like, repair... Okay, I can't really repair my gauntlets and helmets, but... I just want to get, like, some new ones so I don't have to have a whole repair kit. Get that set up. There we go. I'll store these away for the time being. Oh, yeah, other thing I got yesterday was a backpack expansion. Now I can have like an extra 9 slots. So I can store more stuff on my journey, which is very cool. Water buckets have durability? What? I'm laughing at a bottle of almond water I just found for any source of entertainment. Swedish, I think you just need to leave the back rooms. That's just my opinion. You can stay in the back rooms if you really want to. It's just I think it's not good for your mental health. That is purely my opinion, however. You are purely entitled to your opinion to stay in the insanity that is the back rooms. Okay, food. I do have food. I don't think I need much else at the moment. I don't think so. I could probably find some other food on my journey. Do I need to... Oh, didn't mean to fall down like that. We need my other stuff to get fixed up. Okay, I know my hatchet's like on half durability, but I don't think I really need to worry about that too much. Right, we're gonna go on a adventure. I think I went to the north before, and there really wasn't too much there, so I'm gonna head west over there and get see how far I can find there, or what I can find in that direction. That's gonna be our adventure today. Hopefully we'll be back in like an hour and see what else we can do. Corners are funny. Why? Because they're 90 degrees. Interesting. If you find that interesting, you'll find Hytale interesting. Look at all of the corners in this game. There are so many corners, vertices, and polygons. Yeah. Walls are hotter. They're 180 degrees. Sure, if that's what you, if that's how hotness works. If that's the case, shouldn't circles be hottest because they have 360 degrees? Or should we go into the fourth dimension instead and get something that goes beyond the limited boundaries of 360 degrees? How far do we go with this? Monkey's starting to see and hear things. You get out of the back rooms. You should do that. Found some shrooms. Are you still following me? Why are you still following me? Go away. Oh, there's two of you. I need to get better at, like, preserving my health or getting some cheaper food or something like that. Because there is no natural health regen. I have to eat food and survive. What's the map looking like right now? Wait, there's another Forgotten Temple Gateway? I only thought there was one. I didn't know there were multiple. Also, there's a dungeon. Do I want to explore? Okay, I don't feel like exploring this dungeon right now because I want to find out where some of these like valuable trees are so I can make teleports, and that's what I'm focused on at the moment. Love being able to climb up stuff though. Very nice. Kind of want to go check out that Forgotten Temple Gateway just to see like what other stuff there is. See what I can do with it. You know, I was trying to see if I can do a barrel roll thing because you can actually like. Oh, I need to hold down the button, not press it repeatedly. Okay. Still trying to get used to some of the commands in this. How are you guys sending messages without any messages? What are you doing? That's ridiculous. How are you doing that? What kind of witchcraft is this? Got so many no messages. What the? Oh, that's a bear. That's a bear. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Running away. It's just the space bar. Why can you post things with just the space bar? That feels like that shouldn't be allowed. But I guess it is. Whatever. There's a bar on the ISS. Welcome to the space bar. Ooh, there's some beholders. Actually, there's 3 beholders on screen. I don't feel like fighting those right now. I just want to explore. Why they let astronauts get drunk? Well, we're in like future space, where we figured out how to not get drunk from drinking alcohol, but still get drunk. It's new technology. I think these are boom shrooms here. Orange glowing shroom, no. I thought boom shrooms because I remember finding these mushrooms underground that exploded if you touch them. So, I'm just trying to be careful. Get the pumpkin. Well, I ended up getting to this Forgotten Temple Gateway, which I legit only thought there was one of these. I didn't know there was multiple. I'm kind of curious if there's, like, anything different with this one, or it's just, like, the same. The golem's still there, and is perfectly okay with me taking all of his stuff. Oh, wait! This thing has Azure logs in it. Oh. That's actually kind of the stuff that I needed, so I guess it's good that I came this way. Azure fruits... Oh, I wonder if there's, like, a sapling I can make in the farming tree that might allow me to make the plants themselves. Might need to check that out. Excuse me, sir. I need to bank my memories anyway, so just gotta do that. I really love how all the animals look. They look so good. Find another wonder currently trying to make him parrot noises. This is Swedish. Alright, record memories. Great, now I get morph potions in the alchemist bench. Morph potions? The heck you mean morph potions? Does that mean I can just turn into stuff, or what does that mean? I don't even have access to an alchemist bench, so I can't even figure that out right now. Bum 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 bum. Excuse me, sir. I still don't know how terrifying that guy is because I've never fought him. I just ran behind him. I'm just gonna pick up these fruits. Is there anything else in here? I don't think so. Rio's in chat. When will they even be in Smash Brothers? I don't know. Nintendo hasn't gotten to me yet about that. Anyways, hello, Ryu. We're currently on an adventure. Ooh, okay, maybe that forest that's kind of blue might have the wood that I'm looking for. I'm looking for these things called Azure Lads, some green-eyed spooky dudes. Nope. Nope, larva, nope. The green-eyed spooky dudes are bad. You gotta be careful with those guys. Open field. Oh, sunflowers. I actually need a couple of these, I think, for some farming thing. Or, like, on the farming tree, I remember we can get that. Rio's playing Fortnite right now. Okie dokie. Sure to get that, Battle Royale victory, or whatever the phrasing is, I don't know. I don't play Fortnite. It's more like I don't check it out too much. Okay, Fortnite's crazy. I've seen, like, some cool stuff with it, like, I can understand the excitement. I just haven't gotten into it. It's been like the talk of the crowd for a while. I fell down a hole. I got undertaled for a moment there. Actually, let's see. Can I got some apples from the dungeon. I just want to eat those instead of the better meat. There we go. I think I see, like, some of the trees that I'm looking for over there, so I'm gonna check that out. Someone needs to make an edit of Dean falling into the hole Undertale now. That would be a little silly. Although, I think that'd make more sense if it actually was, like, a Undertale hole kind of thing. Where, I just, like, fall into some, like, huge underground ravine. Okay, here we are. Okay, I think this is actually the wood that I'm looking for, so I need to get a bunch of this. Ideally, I get this wood, and then I can make teleporters. Then I can explore better. chop down already. Come on. Why isn't it chopping down? Why isn't it chopping down? I guess I gotta mine a bit more or something. I need to find the right block. There it is. Yeah, that's the azure wood that I'm looking for. Cool. Let's see what else I can get here. Okay, so if I get a teleporter, that does mean that I can go on a bit more of an exploration campaign, which I'm not entirely sure how much of that I want to do. I just took a screenshot. Oh, also I've been trying to document like the stuff that I've been doing on my streams over on like YouTube blog posts. Like trying to summarize what happened on those streams is kind of what I've been trying to do. So I want to get in the habit of taking some screenshots of some of the places that I explore, and just kind of, I guess, document what's been going on. Because even though I don't entirely feel like making an entire Let's Play series on this, because that takes a while to edit and whatnot, I can at least like document what's been going on. That way, either like other people who didn't get to watch the stream at the time can at least see like some of the highlights of what happened. And also trying to get in the habit of making a couple shorts, or at least like one per stream, because I've already done that already with like there we go, with like the first 2 streams already, where I got like at least one short based off of a moment from there. So just been trying to keep up with documenting stuff that happens in here. Because I'm kind of realizing this, the only person that knows what happens the entire time is probably me, and whoever else is there at the time. But if no one else is there at the time, then they might not know what's going on. Such is the joy of streaming. Also, I think I needed to get some of this too. Crystal shards, yeah. Alright, I think I found these underground, like under my base at some point, so maybe I don't need too many of these, but I'm still gonna collect them since I'm here. Alright. Found a grub. How much more wood? I can probably hold a bit more wood if I want. I'm gonna explore a bit. I'll probably chop down like one more tree later. Oh, let's build's in chat. Hello, let's build. Hello. We been on a bit of a journey. We found a azure wood forest. It has like all these like twisty roots on the trees, which actually do look kind of cool now that I'm looking at it. I need that in order to get some of the wood and some of the other azure products, because I want to make teleporters. And that's the thing you can make in this game. But in order to make teleporters, you need the azure logs and stuff in this biome in general, so I'm trying to find stuff for that. How big is this biome, actually? Okay, it's not too big. Ooh, there's like a volcano area over there. I might check that. I might check that out. I probably won't like fully explore because it's a lava biome, but I want to check that out. I think I've encountered some enemies, of which I really don't want to fight right now. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Just got home from work, time to relax. Alright. I just woke up. Time zones. Okay, I don't think I'm being followed right now. I want to at least look into the distance and see the lava biome. Also, question: can I turn up the brightness at all on here? I ask because it's always just like super dark at night. Doesn't seem like you can like set it directly. It's just dark. You see green little eyes, and that's kind of it. Another hole. There's a lot to explore. Oh, you see trees of green. Red roses, too. If only we actually saw red roses. I just see dandelions. Actually, can't remember if there are, like, red flowers here. Okay, over in the distance is the lava place. Also, what's this? Just some glowing plant. Right, I don't know if I go to that biome, will it just be problematic for me because, like, there's lava everywhere. Also, I just see a beholder in the way that I'm going, because there's a dungeon in that direction. I want to see if I can get to that dungeon. Fights the beholder. Wow. This game is not done because that guy doesn't want to go anywhere. Is that a second one? That's a second one that spawned. Okay. It was actually a trick. The daytime's starting. The sun's coming back up. Alright, there we go. Want to see, where is... What the... excuse me, I killed you 2 times already. He's back, okay. I guess that guy just comes back, I guess? Okay. I guess that's like a spawn point for it or something. It's another ruined cottage kind of place, or ruined tower, something like that. I'm gonna go see what's around. Chest. It's got rusty halberd. I think I can convert that into some stuff. Copper gauntlets. It's kind of nice. Let's see. Is there? Okay, there's another chest over there. I'm gonna preemptively eat apple. Some more stuff. Don't mind if I do. Epic battle. Big miss. There we go. I think that clears out the dungeon area, so now I can just kind of collect everything. Already got that chest. Is there any other chests around here? I think I only found like 3 so far. Doesn't seem like there's anything. Oh wait, no, there's a lower area. Here. Here we are. Copper battle axe. Another rusty one. Can I exchange anything? I'll put some of this wood away because I don't think I need all of that. And the moss, the petals, get rid of that. Anything in my backpack? Transfer a couple things. I guess I might not need some of these shrooms. I'll put some of these away. And the moss. I got way too much moss. Just find it without issue. Couple more things. What we got? Only found salt. All right. Yeah, I was gonna like put away my inventory. I'll probably I'll keep the water buckets. All right. No, that's a small dungeon. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can look at the massive fire biome over there. There's some pigs. Hello, pig. Right, that looks very deadly. I want to look at it though. Just take a peek. Take a gander. Take a peek. Take a peek. I want to get a taste of lava. We're gonna go to the spa. Surely nothing bad will happen. I think that's the song that plays when something bad will happen. I hope not, though. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Oh, this is some of the difficult to break stuff. Shoot. This might be a bit epic foreshadowing. Yeah, definitely. Don't worry, the only thing that killed me was a magma toad, and those guys are only found in the volcanic biome underground. I really hope I don't find those guys here. Oh, Eram's in chat. Hello, Eram. Found ourselves at a volcanic island, and we're gonna just explore that really quick. Probably not die in the process, hopefully. Art thou spilt beans yet? Not yet. Chat, does he know? Chat, I don't think he knows chat. I'm pretty sure he is oblivious to what awaits him. Mining away. I just keep mining. That's all I can do, just mine it anyway. Do I know, says Eram? No, probably not. I am willingly living in an ignorant state of being so that I can be super surprised. Dean doesn't know. I don't know. Wait. I don't know. Yes, I get to learn things. I can't wait to learn. Context, please. We're at a volcanic biome. Last episode, I died to a magma toad that was in a volcanic biome underground. So the idea is that there could be magma toads here. That's the idea, though. Also, this is going on for a while. I thought it would have reached the surface by now. Any second now. What is this? Just a different volcanic rubble. Okay. Almost there. Surely, this is like the soft... Ah, there we go. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Chat, those toads are here. I'm screwed. Let's see. Skeleton wizard in the distant. Frog poking me. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna just eat some food. I think that rhino's gone for the moment. There's one. I'm in the charred woodlands. Very cool. Burnt log. I'm curious if you can actually use the burnt logs for something. Or like decorative reasons. It's a goated song. It's the goated song here. Probably won't get too much of this because there's probably like a lot I could get here. Let's see, red crystals. Break those and I can get some plant wood. What is that? Hold on. What is that thing? One sec. That's some kind of a cow, but it's like a... Oh wait, that's a Frankenstein cow. It has an exposed brain. It's like a patchworked cow. That's cool. Also, that guy has a huge scythe. Holy cow! Holy cow! Indeed, it's literally a Frankenstein cow. It's literally a Frankenstein cow. That's actually kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can take out this skeleton over here first before I go in. I'm using so many arrows for this. I did. Did he drop anything? Dropped like I think like a couple odd resources, but nothing too crazy. Scythe. The scythe looks so cool though. When do I get a scythe? Alright, I'm gonna check out this cow. Hello, cow. It's hostile. There we go. It dropped raw beef. What was it called? I think I picked up like a memory of it. I wish it actually told me what it was instead of like showing me an image. Or like just showing me an image. The scythe looks peaked though. I need that scythe at some point. Either we gotta craft it or we gotta take it from them. And I'm not sure which at the moment. Okay, we can't stay here too long. My inventory is... Is that a skeleton horse? There's a skeleton horse. There's a skeleton horse. There's a skeletal horse. And also the rhino frogs, but there's a skeleton horse. Need to get that at some point, but we'll be totally fine. I'm actually kind of worried that I might need to fight the skeleton horse, and I don't know if I want to fight it or not. But there it is. Ooh, oh, I think it might be friendly. I say as it runs into lava. Okay, friendly as in it's not immediately trying to kill me. Which, in most cases, is actually pretty good. Oh, it's... Well, I can easily mount it, okay. I'm on a skeleton horse now. You know, I thought there'd have to be a whole taming process to get horses, but I guess you could just ride it. I'm on a horse! Skeletal horse. And now we're in... I think this is a new biome. Or something. It's like Bloodwood here or something like that. You need to bring a horse back. I'm gonna try to. Literally kicked me off of him. Okay. Apparently he doesn't like me riding for too long. I wonder what this kind of wood is. Fire log. We got actual fire log. I'll still try to get the skeletal horse back. It's just going to be a lot more difficult than I thought it'd be. Because it literally just kind of bucked me off as soon as I got off of him. Ah. Fire log. This is actually like a really cool wood type. Fire log. I'm trying to like get rid of this. There we go. I'm gonna just yoink all the fire logs here. Some lava in a weird spot. Oh, looks like there's a dungeon this way. I'm gonna go check that out. I probably won't explore it because like my inventory's full, but I want to check it out. Then I'll go find that skeletal horse and try to bring it back. And see if I can keep him around. What is this? I have a feeling that I might find a giant dragon just lying around here. That's just a feeling, though. Should probably make a makeshift base around here. At some point, yeah. But I'd rather try to get teleporters up and running first before doing any of that. Ooh, what is this? There's like some void stuff in there. Huh. Okay, how powerful is... Okay, I can place water in here. I guess it's a volcano? How strong is water? Very strong. It is completely coating everything. That's funny. We're just gonna deactivate this volcano really quick. Wow. Very effective. Still waiting on the water bucket animations. Yeah, waiting on those as well. Right, that has made exploration into this area significantly easier. Let's see. I'm gonna place just the water bucket here. Wait, there's a... Ooh. That's like the whole center of the volcano. I should probably be careful. Huh. What the heck is this place? There's some of those Franken cows. Wish I could actually like see better, but it's really hard to see in here because it's so dark. Who knows what we'll find? Down and down into the deep. Who knows what we'll find? Down and down into the deep. Who knows what we'll find beneath? Oh, man. This looks like such a crazy place, though. Some white shards here. Potion of purification? Let's see. White shard. Let's see. I don't think I'll... yeah, I'll probably need to come back at some point with some better gear. But there's a lot of cool stuff here. I definitely need to check this out later. Also, what does the purification potion do? No idea. Probably cures diseases or something like that. Right. I'll definitely come back to this area later. I have to get out before... I'm seeing lava moving around everywhere, and I think that's just because the lava's now reacting to the fact that I, like, got more stuff. Can I get my water? There we go. I need to use it on the block. All right, let's get out of here. I'm gonna take what we got now, head back to base, see if I can make some teleporters, and come back to this place another time. At least that's the idea. Is there anywhere else around here? There's a lot around here. Goodness. I'll definitely explore that another time, though. Okay. Skeleton horse. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm fine. Perfectly fine. Right, skeleton horse. Is that like a Franken chicken, too? There's Franken chickens here, too? I guess I should have expected there was, like, Franken cows. Is it still on me? Oh, no, it's still on me. Oh, shoot. No, I don't want to fight you right now. I would rather not. This place is so deadly. Death Scythe. Do I want to get that, or... I'm going to wait for my health to go up first before I try to fight him. Let's see, can I eat this and also get, like, more benefit, too? Because I know it, like eating multiple food types actually stack in the healing or something like that. Alright, I'm going to see how much damage I can do to this guy. Of course, if I could actually hit any of my shots, that would be great. Where are you going? Get back here. Okay, fine. I'll use a shield. Ow, okay. Run away, run away, run away. Beat him. Did I get anything? I think I just got like some fire essence, but I don't think he dropped a scythe. Oh well, alright, I gotta get out of here before I die to a toad. That would be humiliating, and I don't want to do that. Skeleton horse. I'm gonna get that. Yoink. Yoink. Alright, now for the next question. Can I ride the horse over water without any issue? Like, do these swim? They swim. They swim. Alright, cool. We got a skeleton horse. Skeleton horse kind of looks like a certain SCP. I don't know enough about the SCPs to know which one you might be talking about, but here it is. Look at him go, he's so fast. This is definitely gonna make exploring a lot easier till I get teleporters. Although, if I do like go on an adventure with the horse, how will I be able to get it through the teleporter? Or can I put horses through teleporters? That's a good question. I'll find out later. It's like the Wendigo? Oh, okay. Alright, so we're gonna head back, hopefully be able to make teleporters and see what we can do from there. Let's see if we can expand the base, or At the very least, make a pen for the horse or something like that. Let's see, where do I need to go? Quite a ways away. I don't like that sometimes the map doesn't, like some of the area of the map just gets removed for some reason. I don't like that. Oh well, oh well. Skeleton! Hello, skeleton. Goodbye, skeleton. Oh my gosh, guys, I saw W.D. Gaster in the swamp. No, I think it was just a normal skeleton. Never mind. Making our way back. All the way back to the base. W.D. who? Oh, you know who. Wait, go back to that rock? I don't know what rock you were talking about, because that's, like, some ways away. Is it this rock? Oh, it's like a little mine shaft down here. Huh. Unfortunately, I don't have enough space for that right now. Go back to that rock in the field, and I'll go see if I can find it. Is it like this rock? Looks like a pebble. Or is it that one? This one's actually got some rope on it. Hmm. That one. Hmm. Oh, there's like a little camp set up here. Oh, that's cute. Huh. Just kind of yoink some of that. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. All right, I gotta go get my skeleton horse before he runs away. Get back here. Yeah, I run faster than a horse. That makes total sense. Hmm. I love the atmosphere. The atmosphere is amazing. Props to the designers that made such great atmosphere. Alright, we're getting close to the base. Hopefully we'll be able to do... let's see. Do you want to do expansion? Okay, we'll have to first find out if I can make the teleporters. And see what I can do from there. Or actually, I might do base development a bit later and just continue exploring, because if I have teleporters, then I'd be able to explore a lot more. Ooh. Oh, guys, I found Quebecs! I found, like, literal Quebecs. Oh, hi. Hello. I found Quebec. Welcome back to Quebec Corner. Oh, this is so cute. I got little bunnies running around eating carrots. There's a bigger Quebec. Hello. Trade with you. There's some other stuff. Oh. Horse, get back. Get back, horse. Get back here. I need you. I need you to go places. There we go. Okay, so there's a whole Quebec area here. That's cool. I can't make more than one marker, can I? No. I wish I could make more markers at some point. I guess that feature's not in the game yet, but yeah, here's some Quebecs. Is there a bigger Quebec around here? Because I know, like, there's like an elder Quebec somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Or I think that's what it is. It's like, Like the one that trunk that looks like a face. You found Quebecs? I found a Quebec village. Yeah. Woo. I can't easily see in there. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to this another time. Just to see what else there is around here. But, woohoo, I found Quebecs. That's cool. Alright, getting back to the base. Found some driftwood. Wood that drifts. Random watchtower. Another volcano island. Is that just like over there? I guess it is just kind of over there. Actually, maybe in the future we might explore that volcano area first instead of the one that's like super far away, because I think they might have the same like stuff. Alrighty, very close to base now. It's all, oh my god, it's all blue. It's all admins. They're all moderators now. That's my attack. Alright, we're almost there. Okay, maybe I should make a quick pen for the horse so that it doesn't, like, run off. I don't know if I need to, like, make a saddle or make, like, leader rope thing. Actually, I do know I can make rope. I might try to see if I can use that on the horse to some extent. Alright, you stay here for now. I gotta fight Sands of Papyrus. This is a requirement. Okay. Let's see. Tools. I'll put tools up here. I don't have them in my inventory at the moment. Whatever. Same as why it's here. It says, hello, everyone. Hello. I just got back from a long adventure to get some stuff. Oh, yeah. Can I... Oh, no. I needed kelp. What? I thought I was able to get the kelp. Or I guess that wasn't it? Oh, shoot. I might need to go back to the magic biome one more time to get... Because I need kelp? I need kelp. Oh, well. I'll try to use it a little bit later. Okay, mandatory bit of a break. Alright. Just had to, like, get ready for whatever else I want to do next. Oh yeah, I want to check out what the fire logs look like. Fire logs turn into blackwood planks, and I guess the burnt logs also turn into blackwood. Yeah, so the fire logs don't turn into, like, firewood decorations or anything. I kind of hope that we could get, like, fire one, but oh well. Azure logs also can't be used for decorative? Aw. I guess there's just some types that won't be able to work. Any food? Any other food? I don't know. Let's see, put that away. Just kind of have a cuirass there. I don't really need that there. I'm gonna put here, put the other tools. Start that smelting. Let's see. Can I make any of the like azure stuff? Frozen spruce, oak, cedar, dry sapling, ash, maple. No. Make a hive, a scarecrow, any dirt type, which is really nice. Poison ivy. Why would anyone want to make poison ivy? I don't know. Sam says, will we encounter another magma rhino in this episode of Deanspillabean? Let's find out. Actually, we almost did. Or I think we almost did, because we went to a volcano biome a bit earlier. That was like ways away over here. For some reason it's not here at the moment. But yeah, we've encountered one of those again. I didn't die, luckily, because I knew to keep my distance from him. But I somehow didn't die, at least that. Hey, how many memories do I have right now? Only 12. Kind of want to wait to see if I can find any more. Oh yeah, where's that skeleton horse? Is it still around? Yeah, it's still here. Let's see. Just for now, I'm gonna place a little barrier here just to keep him there. I'll make a better place for him soon. I just have to keep him there so he doesn't run off. Okay. I want to fix my storage problem. Like, I got into a very cute pose. I had to take a photo. Oh, this is funny. The amount of times my cat has gone into a very cute pose only to then immediately not do the pose because I was getting my phone out to take a picture is numerous. And it's still very funny. Let's put the soil back. Since I have some hide, I'm going to plop that in here and that can get working. Okay, I probably need to go back to the azure wood area so that I can get some more stuff. Because apparently I forgot to get kelp, or like a kelp thing, so I need to go back. Empty all my inventory, just so I don't have all that stuff in here. And my inventories are kind of full. I need to expand out at some point. Definitely. Right, okay, I'm gonna go back to that azure place. I don't want to take my skeleton horse with me currently, or... Okay, no, I need to find out. I need to find out right now. Can I make rope and use it to potentially lead him? Or, oh wait, do I need to... rope? I don't think this actually will do anything, but I'm wondering. No. Rope is just a placeable block. Okay. Yeah. Can you make a saddle? Is that a thing you can make in this? Or do I not have access to what could be a saddle? Or I just don't know how to properly control horses. Funny says, I have 351 photos of my cat on my phone. Oh my gosh. And only like and you only like 30 of them? Well, I just need to get more, I guess. Need to get more photos. Okay, before I leave, I'm gonna collect a bunch of this stuff and see if I can turn in some farmers' things. I really wish that, like, they can make it so the hoe is able to... Let's see. Like, I would just kind of like it if the hoe was able to, like, mass collect stuff. So there's, like, another reason to use the hoe besides, like, tilling grass. Let's see. Once I get this done, let's see, what can I make here? You get eternal, I'll get some eternal carrots, eternal crop. I might be able to actually upgrade it if I can get, like, the proper wood. I'm gonna see if I can upgrade this really quick, just because it's, like, an option I have. I just need, like, a bunch of life, or, like, 2 big life essences and some hardwood planks. Okay, I can actually get hardwood now instead of lightwood, which is a lot easier to get, because I think it just happens right here. Definitely. No, it's not confirmed. What is hardwood? I'm thinking it's oak, I'm not sure. The host seems to be more recurring than Minecraft, though. Or, let's see, dirt seems to get old easier. Old? I mean, I forgot it's dry. Yeah, dry is the word. Like, it dries out quicker. Oh yeah, so I was able to use the oak wood, and that counted as hardwood planks. I need to get redwood trunks next. That's for later. So now I can get eggplants and pumpkins as seeds. Woo! Very cool. Now I need to get a bunch of those. What do I have the most of? Mostly wheat. Essence of life requires onions. I'll make some here, and we'll get a couple more plants. There we go. Yeah. Can I make any more? I could probably just make some of these. I'll just make some simple wheat seeds. All right. I think I should get back. Bunny says I should get back to playing Ultra Kill. I can't wait for the Ultra Kill fraud update to come out. I am eagerly awaiting, along with everyone else, to finally play the cool update that has taken them eons to complete. Something kind of silly. There was like I go on Reddit kind of often just to see like any news related things or like game related news, and the amount of posts that are just like fraudulent, like literal fake updates is getting ridiculous. Like, I'm actually amazed at how well like high quality the spoofed release updates are looking, because I got scammed too many times. I'm like, oh, it's out, definitely, because it looks extremely legitimate. Oh no, it was fake. What do you mean it was fake? Man, these people are getting good. And then I have to like constantly check the update page like almost every day whenever I see anything that mentions, oh, it's out, it's definitely out, and then it's not. It's all fraudulent. I'm gonna make a sword. Make an iron sword, since I got some spare stuff. Keep that. All right, iron sword. Got the iron sword now. It's better. A little bit, actually. How much better is it? Let's see. Signature energy plus 20. Is the main thing that it has more durability, I guess? It has 30 more durability. It doesn't say if it does any more damage or not. Huh. I'm going to assume it does more damage. That's just the assumption, though. Could also, while I'm here, I'm also going to upgrade my bow. Yeah, I got sad that they delayed it. Yeah, I got sad too. I was like really hoping that they'd be able to get it out by like mid-January, but that didn't happen. I'm watching Dean play because of poor like that. It's just some. Have you ever played Ori? I'm guessing you mean Ori and the Blind Forest or something like. I've thought about playing it. I haven't played it yet. I keep thinking on it, but I have clinical or terminal too busy-jitis, where I'm just busy forever, and I never have the time to play these games anymore. Too busy-jitis. That's now a new word that I just added to the English dictionary. Y'all better thank me for this. Alright, okay, I'm gonna put the water back in here. Right, mission. I need to find kelp, or specifically the azure wood kelp, which is over in the distance. I would take my horse, but I don't know how to control it right now, so I'm just gonna leave it there so I don't have to worry about it. Wouldn't mind a stream of Ori, says Sam. It would be cool because beautiful, honestly. I've seen a lot of Ori in the Blind Forest. Also, just my personal take on streaming stuff nowadays. Like, I would take my horse. My personal take on streaming things nowadays. I rather would stream things that have like a much more personal experience. I think, like Hytale, at least for me, is like a fairly personal experience because it's just like, well, stuff that happens over time. But like Deltarune as an example, I want to stream playing Deltarune because I want to record my reactions to stuff that happens in there because I'm very invested in Deltarune and I want to see what happens. There's just it's also like I would rather stream games that I like want to put a lot more time and focus into. Like there's a lot of games that I just want to play kind of alone in my room. Like I don't want to be like a lot of the narrative games, as an example, are difficult for me to stream. Not because I just don't want to stream, but because I need to like read so much. That's not a problem. I do like reading. I'm okay with that. But sometimes I would just rather, I guess, read to myself. And at least what I felt like with a lot of the Deltarune or Undertale streams that I did, as fun as those were, I just felt like I was reading text a lot more, and it took a lot of energy to keep that up. I just saw a shadow of a crow below me. Not to say that there won't be any like narrative game type streams. It's just I would rather they be a lot more personal for me to want to stream them again. Deltarune as an example. That makes sense. Yeah, like, okay, one example of a game recently that I've been wanting to play and I just haven't had the time to actually finish is one called Crosscode, of which I only really know because of a event from forever ago called r/place, and that was because one of the things that was in there, or one of the notable things at least, was basically the event itself was you could make a lot of cool art, work with people to make a lot of cool art on a huge pixelated area, and I helped a lot on the one-shot Nico things. I actually have like a square to my name on there, which that's pretty cool. But one of the communities that I remember like the larger community people worked with was Amori and Crosscode, just because they were kind of similar. And I remember like one of the sprites for one of the Crosscode characters being there, and I was like, oh, Crosscode, that's a game. You know what? I'm probably gonna have to put that on my list of games to play at some point. Anyways, that was like years ago, and Crosscode came out many years before that, so I just kind of felt like playing it, and I have been playing it. It's a very long game. I'm at like the 20-hour mark, and I think I'm only halfway through. But like games like that, I just kind of want to play on my own for a while. Cross Crow? No, it's Cross Code. I think. Hold on. I'll get the spelling in a moment. I need to fight this. Fight this guy. There we go. Yeah, cross code. Like, let me see. Cross code. That's the spelling. There's the spelling. Basically, the game itself is like, you're trapped in an MMO, but you're not supposed to be there, and you have to blend in. So you have to end up playing the MMO until there's like some weird things that happen that cause you to get here in the first place, and you're trying to figure out why you're here and why some like strange characters want to destroy you or something like that. But the reason why I'm at the 20-hour mark in this game is because there's a lot of grinding, because it's an MMO, or it's like a single-player MMO, or it's made in a way to make it feel like one, and a lot of the narrative centers around the fact that it is an MMO. Like you do meet friends over time, but they've also have like real life stuff that they have to do. Like some of them have to log off every now and again for story reasons. Like you get to learn more about what they do in real life too, which is kind of cool. Would I recommend the game? I think so, although I found a lot of the puzzles to be frustrating. It would make more sense if you saw them, but the combat in the game is also interesting, where it's like you have to combine different elemental attacks to do so. You get like 4 elements. 4 elemental attacks that you can swap between at will, but you can't keep them for too long, otherwise you just get like burnt out from using it too much. So you have to balance either using it or holding it off for a little bit so you don't like burn yourself out. There's whole skill trees depending on what damage type that you want to use more. But also they use the elemental attacks in puzzles a lot. Like, if you want to... Or I'm trying to think of an example while I'm fighting a bear. Hold on. This is not good. This is not cash money. Surely bears can't swim. Ha! They can't swim. I'm good. Reminds me of a horror game that was like an MMO, but there's no players on it except you. Can't remember the name. That also it's kind of similar, or at least like a similar boat. Also, I need to figure out where this like Azure Kelp is, because it's somewhere around here. I need to find it. But yeah, a lot of the puzzles in the game that are like the huge dungeons that you need to play in require you to mix and match your different elemental attacks to do different stuff. Like, there are these ice pillars, as an example, that you can water pillars, sorry, that you can either melt with fire attacks or you can freeze with ice attacks. And depending on... Oh, Azure Kelp. This is the thing I needed. I now need a bunch of it. Shoot. I'm just gonna go find this while I'm looking. But, like, the water pillars are one thing, but also the pillars don't stay in their, like, evaporated or frozen state for too long. Like, they only stay there for, like, a few seconds. So you have to be really fast, and then you also have to directionally... you have to directionally point your cursor at things, because you also have to control where your projectiles are going, so you have to aim it in areas, and if you keep the attack charged up long enough, you can do a charge shot, which then bounces off walls and does more damage, which is then part of some of the puzzles. There, you get the idea. I really like the puzzles a lot, and then I get very frustrated at some of the puzzles. Like, frankly, there's just some that are very, very frustrating. To where I'm like, who the hell designed this kind of thing? Let's hope there's no frog in the water. I hope not. I would really like if there was not a frog in the water that would eat me. That would be preferable. Anyways, I'm still trying to find some of this kelp stuff, because I only was able to find 4. Which, it's enough to get, like, 2 sets of portals, but I want to see if I can get any more. So I need to find some... MMOs confuse me sometimes. I'm not a big fan of it. I think the problem is, like all of the systems that you need to keep track of. Okay, just as a random example, I do play one MMO, but one MMO only, because otherwise I would explode, probably. It's called Warframe. It is technically an MMO. I think it is, at least. You play for a while, you loot, you shoot, you kill enemies, you get loot, you get better weapons, and you keep upgrading until you just kill everything on screen. I think of it as an MMO because it's a massive multiplayer online game, but it always feels kind of different. I don't know how to word it. Anyways, in that game, you have like several different syndicates that you need to build standing points for, and then you have to maximize the time that you spend on like either upgrading your standing with specific syndicates, or also upgrading different weapons, but then also making sure that you have the time to get to specific loot, because there's stuff that might be on a timetable. There's a lot of stuff that goes into these MMOs. They're fun if you can spend a lot of time on it, but for people that can't spend a whole lot of time, it's always frustrating. Although, those that are able to understand the MMOs, ooh, best experience ever. It makes so much sense. Hey, do you want to know a sneak peek thing? I play Warframe a lot, but I don't have a reason to make videos on it quite yet, so I've been trying to figure that out. Idea I had was I wanted to make the Roaring Knight as a cosplay in that game, and I've legitimately been trying to work on making a build in Warframe that makes me feel like I'm playing as the Roaring Knight. Anyways, that might be a thing I will make a video on at some point. In a couple weeks. I still need to work on it, so I'm going to get some of the resources I need to finish it. I also practice the build as well. That's kind of something else. But basically, I play as a character that's... oh, swoon. Oh, yeah, I wanted... that was like the one thing I really wanted for the build, was a swoon effect. And the closest thing I could get... in the game, you can actually do something called red critting, which basically, there is crit chance in the game. You have, like, a chance to crit, and when you crit, you do a multiplier of damage, depending on what crit multiplier you have. But also, if you have a crit chance that is above 100%, it'll actually roll the crit multiplier again, making it a orange crit. Or there's like yellow crit, orange crit, and red crit. Yellow crit is just one multiplier, orange is double multiplier, and red is triple multiplier. And multiplier is in like, if it would do 2 times damage, if you roll crit chance again, it'll do 4 times damage. And then if you do it again, it does 8 times damage. It does a lot. Black Flash. Yeah. So, this can, I think, go endlessly. And I think I've gotten a build where I can get up to 600% crit chance? Something like that. Yeah, I think like 600% crit chance, I think, is what I was able to get it at. Or, okay, technically 577.6% crit chance, but yeah. Anyways, that's on a... Shoot, what was it? A 12 times multiplier, I think? I think is what it was. Okay, just doing like super quick math. Hey, Notepad, I haven't brought you up here in a while. Pull up Notepad. Hello, Notepad. Anyways, so how it works, you got the normal damage of 170. Like, that literally is its base damage. But then I have a 600% crit chance that also has a 12 times multiplier. So what ends up happening is the base damage per crit gets multiplied 12 times, or by 12. I'm doing quick maths really quick, using my calculator because I don't feel like mathing. That is 2,040 damage. But then, because I roll crit again, because it's a 600%, I need to multiply by 12 5 more times. So if I do that, that goes from 2,040. Multiply that by 12 again, 24,000 damage. Multiply by 12 again, 293,000. 3 million, 3.5 million, 42 million. Potentially, I could just do 50 million damage to something. That's the idea. Anyways, you also get a red text whenever you get something that's above 300% crit chance. So, and I could just do that, and I can literally swoon things. Also, all of my attacks just red crit anyways, but there are ways to go even above that. So I could just potentially kill whatever I look at. Yeah, that's fun. Anyways, I've thought about making a video on that because the how I got it to look also does look. Oh wait, can I? Okay, hold on. I have like some footage. I want to see if I can. I won't show it off too much. I want to get back into this. I want to save like some of the footage for a bit. So this is a exclusive sneak peek into the thing I'm working on. No one else will see this, and I won't comment on it anywhere else probably. Where? What's a good video to look at? I think it's this one that can get a good footage of it. Yeah, I think that would work. Let's see, custom, okay. I need to now view it. I think this can view. Work! Of course it doesn't. Okay, there we go. I need to have it off full screen. Alright, so this is the frame that I'm working with that I've actually got to look somewhat like the Roaring Knight. Look at it. It looks kind of cool. I think there's a close-up that I get of it over here. Yeah, that is the frame that I'm using. It's pretty cool. It looks sick. It actually looks really sick. Do I go into customizer? I do. There's also like different floating animations that you can, or like different idle animations that you can have for your frames too that you play with. And one of them was to literally have it flying. So there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video on just showing this off at some point because I think that would be really cool. I need to work on that though. Oh wait, do I get to? Do I show? Okay. It's like some of the footage. Yeah, there we go. There's like the black knife that I'm using. Let's see. I think here's like some better footage. Yeah. Just everything gets red critted. Now it should be doing like 50 million damage, but that's because I need like specific buffs online because I need like 2 alternate buffs active in order to raise my crit chance to that 600%. So otherwise I just do, what did that do right there? That does like 2 million damage normally. So that's a thing. Alright, pathetic. Yeah, it needs to... the highest that I've seen it go normally is like, I've seen it at 30 million damage. I don't know how to properly make it so that it does the 50 million that I think it could potentially get to. I need to get footage for that. It's literally the Roaring Knight. It basically is. Do I have like better footage showing off some of it? No, that's not the right one. No. Just have him flying around a bit. A kind of cool thing, there is like a skin in the game called Void Shell skins that have, like, you can control the metallic properties of your frames. Which basically allows me to just make the entire set look pitch black, which actually does work for like the Roaring Knight build. It does look sick though. It looks sick. Okay, I'm gonna get back to actually playing Hytale now. But at some point in the future, I'm definitely going to make a video on the Roaring Knight build that I have. I just, you know, need to work on it and actually make it. There's like some cool features in the game too, where you can have like a free posing camera kind of thing. It's like, I think it's called Captura mode, where you can have like a lot of control over making like a free camera scene of it, and then you can kind of show off your builds. It might just take me a while, and I've got like other stuff that I need to do, but that's just been a thing that I've been doing behind the scenes. And now you get to see the sneak peek. Congratulations. Anyways, in the meantime, I was able to collect some Azure Kelp, of which is the whole reason why I was here in the first place. So, now I gotta... Actually, no, I think I'm going the wrong direction. I need to go backwards, don't I? Yeah. This way. Alright. Onward! Back to base. Eventually. This might be a while. It's literally the spinning... It's literally Roaring Knight. There were a lot of floating animations for that you can. There's like I think like 60 frames or something like that, and one of them does have a pose where like it does the I don't know how, like the Roaring Knight, the one pose that the Roaring Knight does as its final attack. It actually does have like a idle animation that looks like that. So I've thought about using that as like a bit of a cutscene. Some of the cosmetics though cost money. Just a bit of money, a little bit. Although I think Warframe's really good about allowing you to use a lot of these like paid features, because you can actually farm up items in game and trade people for some of the premium currency. Like you can find some. You can find some late game items and then just trade them with people, and then people can just trade different high level stuff, so you can potentially get the premium currency without having to spend a dime, as long as you spend the time and, you know, go to work in Warframe, and then you get paid in platinum in terms of actually trading with real people. How much is the game? Warframe is completely free. As in, it is completely free to play. I think you do need, like, a fairly good computer to play it, though. Or, I mean fairly good? I don't know, it's questionable. It's also, the game's, like, 15 years old, or something like that. 13. I think it's, like, 13? I think it came out in 2013, and it's been receiving updates ever since. And I've personally played it since 2016, so I've been playing it for 10 years. It's had its highs and lows. Still a very good game. I think it is one of the better games out there. I just have a new favorite game. If you feel like spending a astronomical amount of time on it, yeah. Okay, just because I'm talking about Warframe at the moment, there is like okay. Do I have? Let's see. There was like a time when I did want to get into Warframe, and I wanted to. I won't stay on this for too long because this is taking up a lot of time already. Where do I have the footage? It's somewhere in here. Oh yeah. There is this one build that I have that I use a lot. That's for this one frame called Valkyr. It's basically a berserker frame that just goes apeshit every now and again. And this is so far my favorite build that I use. Its whole thing is it red crits everything to death. Also, the entire cosmetic look is supposed to look like Doom Guy from Doom. This is just some old footage from like half a decade ago that I wanted to do something with. But anyways, the build itself is basically my strongest kit that I've ever created, where I have like 3 different instances of 90% damage reduction, so I can just not die, basically. Like, I would literally just throw the frame into the most chaotic situations and come out killing everything anyway. I think, like, the highest level that I've gotten to, or, like, leveled enemies that I've gotten to before I just decided not to do anything with it, was, like, level 500 enemies. And that's, like, the furthest that I've ever gotten. Although that was, like, after playing a 2-hour mission, and that was only because I could get, like, more rewards the more I played on it. Yeah. It was like a weird Master Chief. The idea behind it was it's supposed to be like a Doom Guy cosplay. Although it ended up being kind of something else on its own. It does look better in game, I swear. What time is it going to be? It's almost the 2-hour mark already. Good grief. Let's see. I'll try to spend like 1 more hour on, or almost 1 more hour, 1.5 hours, something like that. On this, we'll try to work on base development. Now that I have the Azure, actually, do I want to do base development or do I want to do more exploration? I almost want to do more exploring now that I actually have the teleporter. Actually, we could just go to that volcanic island right over there. Like, there is that other one that we could have gone to, but that's like really far away. Although I guess that's kind of what the teleporters are for. I'll figure this out. I need to work on my storage though. You know, I'm gonna go exploring a little bit more. I'm gonna deposit all my items and then go exploring just a bit more. And kind of utilize the teleporters a bit, see what I can do with it. Rat! There's a rat! Got the rat. Drop the light hide. Also, no idea how, like, farming livestock works in this yet. Like, I know that is something that does happen and you can do with it, but I just don't know how to do it right now. That's definitely something I want to do next week whenever I get back into streaming. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna take a like a very brief break from doing Hytale for at least like a week, and then next week get back into it because I want to do like a drawing stream tomorrow. I have like I have like this cool idea for a thing I want to draw, and I want to do that tomorrow. Let's see. Throw the copper in there and get it smelted, please. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna make a couple more chests. Just because. You monster, you killed the Deltarune mouse. The mouse was evil. It was very evil. It had to be done. You don't understand. It had to be done. Okay, there should be enough storage to hold me over until I can't place it on non-solids, okay. There should be enough storage for now until... Oh, I need something here, too. Until I, get enough. I'll probably work on next week, actually making my base a bit better. Right! Teleporter! Place a teleporter here! Oh my gosh, that teleporter is actually kind of big. I guess it kind of has to be. That makes some more. Just make as many as you can. There we go. Let's see. I'm gonna put one of the portals over here. Okay, press F to interact. Name, TP1. I'm just gonna call it TP1 for now. I'm gonna place another one down. Let's see, TP home 2. Maybe I should have it like that. TP home 1. Okay. So, if I have another portal, as an example, target warp, home 1, and then test TP, and you just walk through it? Go to test TP. Okay. Maybe I might need to get a bit more room here before properly showing it off, I guess. Target there. TP test. Whoop. Okay, so you get kind of teleported a little bit in front of the portal. Okay. Can I not go through it? We need a bit more room. Oh, no, I think I need to... Yeah, I need to tell it to go to test. There we go. Okay. Alright, I get it. And now that works better. Alright, alright. That makes a lot more sense. Wait, you already got a teleporter? Sorry, I was gone for a couple minutes. Yeah, I got... I went back to the Azure Woods area, because I was apparently missing some kelp. Or like some Azure kelp that you can only find in that place. And I was able to find some, so I was able to make a teleporter. And it works. And I just did a quick test on it. So, I want to do a little bit more exploration. Do like, probably one go around or something like that. Also, first, before I go, I'm gonna check out my harvestables. Can I make any more of these? Yes, please. There we go. Okay, and get these watered so that they grow a little bit faster. Also, Funny says, okay, well, girlfriend texted me again. Okay, just so I can have like a lot more potentially Essence of Life things when I come back, I'm gonna have a bit more weeds. There we go. And hydrate it. Okay, I think that's good for now. I'm gonna put all that away. Right, one more adventure off into the wilderness. Which direction do I want to go? I do want to go check out one of these volcanic biomes. I want to go look at that underground area and see if I can check that out. So that's what I'm gonna do. Take my water bucket with me, got my teleporters, got my tools, everything's kind of up and running. And I got arrows. I think I should be good to go. Right. This way. We're on an adventure. Into the wild blue yonder. Hopefully, nothing terrible happens. What the hell? I'm just reading chat, what the hell? I'll go play Outcome Memories right now. What's Outcome Memories? I've never heard of that. I've never heard of a sim. Regardless, hope you have a good time with it. Yeah. Okay. I found a blue tang. Yay. Oh, shoot. Okay, going into this area now. Ideally we go to the underground place and see what we can find. Same sense, it's like a Sonic.exe game, but in Roblox Asylum. Ugh. Don't die. That's all the tips I got for you. It's really cool though. Alrighty. Just don't die. That's all you gotta do. Okay, gonna have to do the whole song and dance again where we mine. We mine up. Really wish you could actually like see have the torchlight active while you have a block in use, because that's still just really annoying to me. I wish they could get that fixed. Either fixed or like the feature added in. I know they got like other issues to deal with, but I just hope that gets added in at some point. It is so dark I can't see anything. I wish I could, but I could if I had my torch out, but I don't because I'm trying to place blocks. I think my cat broke the coffee machine. No. Get a headlamp? Is there a headlamp in this game? I wish there was. That would be really good if there was a headlamp. Oh yeah, I guess I don't have to do like 1 block high staircases anymore because I can actually just climb up 2. I think I can jump that. It's hard to tell because it's very difficult to see. Alright. Ooh. You know, I thought this was a biome blend thing. I didn't realize that was actually the light from the trees. Where was... Okay, the volcano thing is this direction. Hmm. Well, I'm kind of curious. I want to go down here. It's super dark, though. How deep does this go? I was just gonna go like a little side adventure. I didn't expect to go down really far. I expected some kind of reality-shattering event to happen with the music that was playing, but no reality-shattering. Yeah, false advertising music. How dare you false advertise like that? Alexa's here. Hey, just saying hi before finish the stream. Alrighty. I'm probably going to be on for like another hour or so before I finish, but thank you very much for stopping by, Alexis. Currently, we are underneath a volcanic cavern, which I only went down here because I thought it'd be like a quicker, easier way to like get into the dungeon that's here. And ooh, what? Whoa! Oh, this is a huge open area. What? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Well, good old water bucket. Do your thing. I found the nether. Guys, look, it's the nether. It feels like it, though. This is kind of deep. All right, let's see. I'll put a torch here. I'm gonna keep this. I should have had like multiple water buckets. But... Oh shoot. Nope. I'm gonna go down here. Don't want to fight that goblin. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and plop down a teleporter here. TP home and volcano cave. Let's see. Large volcano cave. There we go. Have that up in case something happens to me and I can just come back easier. Oh no, it's that guy. That guy's here. It's the stupid magma toad. Yeah. I don't want to try to fight it right now. Is there even anything here? Like anything of value? Other than it just being like a deep cavern. Guess there's some iron? Or is that silver? Wait, is it the nether? It kind of feels like the nether. Oh, it's silver. Here's some silver. Okay. I don't have a lot of this, and I've been trying to figure out where to get silver anyway, so this is where you get silver. Good to know. I wish there was a bit more around here, but it doesn't seem like it. Looks this says doing spreadsheets is boring. For some people, it's boring. I think it's pretty cool. Ah! It's a bomber. This guy has bombs. This guy has bombs. Bombs for throwing at me. There we go. He has some boom powder with him. Basically taking attendance, except for like 1,000 people. Oh, okay, that is kind of annoying. What was the button? That's not the button. F7, that's what it was. I was trying to figure out what layer I was at, and I was at 34. Okay. Whoa, more stats. I don't need all that. Also, I guess these bullfrogs just despawned right in front of me. Is there even anything to get up here? Okay, is there like any other silver? Because I don't see any. I really don't. Wow, I thought there would actually be more here. Nope. Oh well. I'm gonna take this teleporter back with me and try to climb out of here. I have to put in the day which they had, where they had the appointment last year. They had 3 appointments a month. It takes like 30 minutes per individual. What? Good grief. That is painful. Gosh, I cannot see anything. Trying to see if I can get back up to that one area that I dropped in on. Where was it? I think it was kind of up there. I might be able to just mine to it though. Right, well, that volcano ended up not having anything, or at least like that cavern. I think there might still be the dungeon area that I could explore. This is what an office job is like in Lamau. It's like the other word for baguette. Pain. Uh-oh. My pickaxe is running low. This is a problem. Although hopefully, if I can... Actually, since I have teleporters, I could just easily go back to my base and either repair it or just go get a new one. Both equal options. Aha, a cavern. Back in the mines again. Little grub. There's like no ores in here either. There's like random enemies, but there's like no ores. Or at least I keep expecting there to be ores and there's not. When the pickaxe is running low and the blocks begin to glow. And the magma toads that you know aren't but a fantasy. Aren't just a fantasy. I gotta figure out how to get out of here. I could, again, just use the teleporter. Ooh, water. This'll definitely be okay for me. Definitely. Got to the side of a... thing. Side of a mountain. Let's see if I can get up here. The sound of pickaxe is soothing. Lovely sound of pickaxe. Whoop. All right, there we go. I think this is literally where I started. That's funny, because there was the entrance cave earlier. Literally where I started. Okay. I'm gonna try to go up here. Okay, I'm gonna try to raid this dungeon and see what I can do with that. I really like being able to throw torches out into the darkness and then see what if anything's there. One new water bucket. What if you jumped on the lava? Wait, how is there water here? No idea. Physics, something. Thermodynamics don't exist here. Something like that, I don't know. Huh. There's a pool of lava. Is that like the place that I went to earlier? I feel like it was. Is there not a dungeon in this one? There might not be. Ow. Okay, well, that's future reference. There isn't a dungeon here. I thought like all of them had dungeons. Jeez. Okay, well, yeah, this is where I was before. Oh. Oh well, it's kind of an interesting area, I guess. I need to get out of here. Conveniently shaped pool of lava. Very convenient. Well, this ended up not actually having as much as I thought it would, but I now know that silver is here. Or at least, like, in this biome.
Silver the Hedgehog.
Definitely Silver the Hedgehog. I need air. Desperately. I'm suffocating because lack of air. I did not plan this at all, did I? Silver has not been a part of the mainstream games since 08. Has he not? Really? Like, not even a cameo? Okay, maybe at least a cameo, but he's just been there. No, I think it's actually Sonic 06, I think, because I remember it being like 2006 that it came out or something like that. Okay. Well, I'm gonna figure out how to get out of here. I might actually go to the desert biome that's like south of here. I might go do that instead. So I think there's some cool stuff over there too. Just need to be very careful while I'm going through this area. I didn't hear you my answer on that. If you're a Risk of Rain fan, my audio died. Oh, I didn't realize that you had that question. Sorry. I am a fan of Risk of Rain. I have all of the DLC. I don't play it as much as I did before, but I have like 70 or 80% of the achievements or something like that. I have a lot of the achievements. My favorite character that I play a lot of is Rex, because I really like the whole survival survival gameplay that he does. That and I think Artificer. I just really... Cinder Wastes! I'm at Cinder Wastes now. Let's see, so Rex and Artificer to me are like my favorite characters. Artificer, just because I can kind of fly around and do cool elemental attacks. Rex, just because of the whole survival aspect of him. Both of them aren't, like, the best damage dealing wise, but I just have fun playing them. There's sometimes I play with some friends. Yeah. Let's see, I'm gonna change that. There's, like, sometimes I play with some friends, and they play a lot of, like, of the higher damage characters. And they usually kind of, like, carry me to victory. But then there's those random times where, because I play, like, a very survivalist playstyle, I just end up, like, weaseling my way out of terrible situations. Ooh, I don't know if you can see, but over there in the distance, over there in my crosshair, there's a giant nest thing. And from what I know of some of the screenshots that I've seen, there's an insane amount of insects there. Which also means I don't want to go there, because that actually sounds kind of terrifying. I think there might be other dungeons. We could still, like, check it out, but I want to be careful going to it. Get in there. I don't want to go in there. It's kind of deadly. Bobcan says, like, Chef, Artificer, and Captain so much. Alrighty. Respectable opinions. I need to play more of Drifter at some point. Drifter's kind of cool. Boo! Hey, to be fair, funny, that thing has, like, a lot of insect things. I'll look into it a little bit just to see, but I don't want to fight it personally. I mean, look, there's, like, these huge fossil skeletons of massive beasts that have probably died to these insects. You think I got a chance? Well, okay, how about this? I'll put down a teleporter over here. This is a pretty far way anyway, so it might be useful for me to have one down. Plop. Interact, warp 2, home 1. Desert. Desert. Insect hive. There we go. That one's saved. Now I can come back whenever. Actually, I want to go. I want to see if I can fix up. Oh, hey, Paps. There we go. I want to see if I can fix up my pickaxe first before I go into that. Let's see. Repair station, pickaxe, yes. Repair pickaxe. There we go. Throw that in there, put some of the silver in. Get that. Author Ronald McDonald Weasley is weaseling his way into the couch crack again. What? Why is he going into the couch crack? Trying to escape from this current situation. Or trying to find every last shred of goodies, of change, loose change. All of the loose change. Lex is gonna disappear for a bit. Alrighty, see ya. Thank you for stopping by. Fragments. Okay, I think I'll head back to the death. I call it the death because that's just kind of what's gonna be, I guess. But we'll find out. Well. There's already some pretty big insects just kind of flying around. I remember this from the trailer, actually, like the huge Hytale trailer from eons ago, where like there was this one guy that was hiding behind this little bit of debris, and hiding from like an absolute swarm of these bug dudes, of which I'm now getting attacked. Okay. I gotta be careful. Oh, there he is. Right, you know what? I don't think I want to fight these guys because they have like poison attacks. I can kind of deal with it a little bit, but I don't know how much, for how long. There's probably a lot more in there. I do know one of the armor sets, thorium, has like poison resistance, so I might want to try that. Try getting that. There's another guy. Gamer fan is here. Hello, gamer fan. Currently fighting this insect that is bad at aiming. Got him. Is that like mud or quicksand? Oh, it's like dirty water. Ew. I only done neutral route at Undertale, Yellow, and Final Boss. That was meant to spare Dunebud's misclick. Oops. Cactus. Inconspicuous cactus. Cactus. I now have cacti. I'm still arguing with myself if I want to go in there, though. Because some of these guys are kind of easy to get, I think. Or currently they are. I'll try it out. These guys look really cool, though. Like, they really do look sick. You know, I thought going into this they would be a lot more aggressive. They're not as aggressive as I thought they'd be. This is going to be a pain to pass this game. Yeah, Access is kind of annoying. But you can do it. I was able to do it, and I'm terrible at Undertale Yellow. So it's perfectly possible. Is there anything... Is there anything here? Seems like the main thing is just these grubs. I don't know if I can use these egg sacs for anything. There's some more guys down there. It's a very interesting dungeon. Yeah, this does look really cool. It's not as deadly as I thought it was gonna be. But it definitely is really interesting. Gamer says favorite character is the orange fox that I can't remember any. Oh yeah, Seroba. It's actually Seroba or something like that. Seroba. 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 Inside joke. Get those guys out of the way. How deep does this go? Good grief. Feels like this goes kind of deep. I don't actually know what's here, though, because like, there's a lot of these eggs and a lot of the maggots. There isn't much else at the moment. Crazy man laughs at the word Seroba for minutes straight. Why are you calling my name like that? Seroba. Seroba. Sroba. Is that a delve more than Martlet? How did you die to delve more than Martlet? Great. Yeah, there we go. Very squeamish here. Very squeamish. I just hear squirming. Huh, it's just like a kind of big cavern. Oh, okay, that's big dudes. That's like a bigger dude. We chill? We chill? Hmm. He's chill. Hmm. Is there anything else in here? There's a dude below us. Hello. These guys look so freaky. I think it's funny that the DRG music decided to play. Hmm. It seems to be just mainly like an insect cavern. I haven't found like any like actual loot stuff here. Even like ores. I kind of expected to find some kind of ores. I haven't found them yet. Hello, big guy. Hmm. Just a normal goblin. Hmm. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot in here. Not really. I'm probably just gonna try to get out of here. I really thought this one would be a bit more deadly, but I guess not. Not yet. Oh, wait, thorium. Okay, might need to lock in for a moment. There's a lot of dudes here. Okay, leave me alone. Good grief. I need to eat something. Okay. The little maggots are way more ferocious than the big roots that are supposed to be a problem. I wonder, do these guys even have, like... Oh, wait, they spawn little maggots. Oh, that's cool. They drop... What was that? Sturdy chitin? Resilient material forms in the exoskeletons of many creatures found throughout the lands. Okay. So, you can find thorium in the desert area. That's good to know. In the future, if I need to find more of the thorium, I'll just head over to the desert. Is that copper? I do need some, yeah, some copper. I need copper anyway. We'll just kind of mine some of that. You know, I went to this one place because I thought there'd be bee chests, I guess, but it kind of makes sense that there isn't because it's just an insect hive. But even so, I thought there'd be like some more cool stuff. Although I guess I got the chitin. I don't know how much or what I can do with that yet. Whoa. That broke a lot of sand suddenly. Okay, off on the adventure. I think there is like an actual dungeon this way, so let's go check that out. I think he killed the dance guy in yellow on neutral because he didn't know how to spare him. You have to beat him at his music game. That's how you're supposed to. Also, for me, that's how I did my neutral run. By killing the dancing guy. I did it. I did that. Where? Oh gosh, this guy's shooting at me. It's cringe. Okay, these guys are way more aggressive now that I'm in the open. That's funny. But now for the tactical bunker. Can't shoot me while I'm in here. Lol. I just gotta sit here for a bit. Do you want to help Mo out on the pacifist route? I can't remember if I did that or not. It's been so long. Hi. There's just a dude there. There's actually two dudes there. Nope. Oh, shoot. Well, chat, it's been fun. I like... Okay, if I eat a bit, I might be able to heal through the poison. Okay. Right, this is my life now. Imagine if they could break blocks. That would be terrible for me. Unfortunately, I might break the blocks myself accidentally. Also, they don't lose aggro after not seeing me. They're probably still above me, actually. Let's see, where do I want to... What direction do I want to go? Actually, I want to go this direction. Got the silver scarf, says Gamerfan. Oh, cool. Now you gotta get the golden bandana by doing all of the side quests successfully. You have to do every single side quest imaginable, even the ones that aren't in the game. You have to do everything. You have to 3,000% the game in order to get the golden statues. Or the golden bandana thing, yeah. Don't forget, the computer room. That thing's like a death trap. Make sure you've completed everything before you got to the computer room. I didn't before I got to the computer room, and I had to redo everything. I remember that day. That was a 7-hour stream. A 7-hour stream, that was ridiculous. Okay, can I like go to the surface now? God damn, they're still following me. Where are they? They're still following me! Maybe I might need to like mine deeper or something like that to shake them off. I don't know. Can't you go to like the river or something? Well, maybe, but like I feel like those things can still shoot me at a distance, and that's kind of the problem. Like I could go above ground, but then they can shoot me. And because they can shoot me, they can kill me. And because of their poison and I don't have, like, ways around the poison at the moment, I'm just gonna probably die eventually. I almost did a moment ago, but then I ate my way through the poison. How close am I to this thing? A ways away. Is it still following me? No? Okay, I think not. Okay, let's try. Okay, I think I'm good. I think. Oh, there it is. Oh well, I have a lot more health now. I should be able to fight him. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There's a tiny campsite. It's a very low moment for Dean. Very low. It's a very, very poor moment for me. Chest with a couple stuff. I'll take that. Palm tree. Palm tree log. I'm now burning. Not a fan of the whole burning, but okay. Okay, supposedly that dungeon is right over there. Okay, I'm gonna go check this out. All right, what kind of craziness awaits me? Funny also, Dean, what are pronouns? I forgot to ask you. Deanspillabean. Realistically, if you actually care, it's he, him, but I just don't care enough about all that to, like, pronounce it. Or, like, put it front and center. I just don't care enough about it. I know other people care a lot about it. I don't care as much as others. Anyways, I'm fighting an insect. That guy burned in a lava. Why is that important? Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Well, okay, it's important to some people. It's important to some people. Not as much to me, though. Just use the name, just use people's names. I feel like that's a better way to go about it anyway. No, hold on a sec. I'll meet up with that guy in a moment. Is there anything else I can get here? Oh! Oh, there's a trapdoor under this pot. There's a bunch of loot. Yellow shards. Anything else? Not much else there. That's kind of a cool, though. It doesn't work every time. Pronouns are like basic English. Yeah, but then it gets overcomplicated for no reason. I don't mean to offend anything like that. It's just there's a lot of complications that come up for no reason. Also, this set has like a bunch of iron. I'm gonna obtain iron. Yummy. Yummy iron. Let's see. Get rid of that. Get rid of you. Why do I have so many buckets? I don't need that many buckets. Bunch of bookshelves. My adventurer's instinct is telling me that there's something behind these bookshelves. Or at the very least, I'll just have bookshelves now, which is kind of neat. Just point and say you. You could go the papyrus route and just have papyrus as the pronouns. Apparently that's confirmed or something like that. Is there anything else here? I don't know how much there is. Just kind of tables. I think it's just here. I'm on fire again. Good grief. I'll leave the table there. Is there anything behind these bookshelves? I always think that there might be. I just want to check. Well, there's thorium. I guess I'll take that. I don't think that was intended to be there, but there it is. It doesn't seem like there's much else. No. But there could be something. I want to find it. I knew it! I knew it. There was something behind one of these. There actually was something behind them. Let's see, I'll put those away. I'll put the high roll chest here. Keep the copper greaves because I could probably like scrap it or something. Maybe like the different cactus parts. I don't think I need those too much. Gumboard block, I forgot what that even was. Some other rubble. Anything else I need to like get rid of? Not at the moment. Okay, so there actually was something behind one of the bookshelves. Yay! I keep burning all the time. It's frustrating. Okay, what else is around here? I do think it's funny that water in Hytale is just as powerful in Minecraft as it is here. Is there... Okay, I remember there was another area to explore over here. I didn't want to at first because there was a skeleton, but I think he's moved on. Who designed this place? Just covered in lava? Who would put lava on the floor? You know what it is? Someone who really wants to play the floor as lava, but took it a little too literally. Although, if this is technically ancient ruins, then does that mean like the ancient pharaoh that made this in the first place really loved the floor as lava as a game concept and decided to make that literal? Maybe that's why the floor is lava. Anyways, now we have to suffer the consequences several hundred years later, or however long this dungeon's been here. Was prorating chat. Okay, some of it, not all of it. Okay, my frank opinion on the whole like pronouns thing, it's just there's a I'm trying to actually think about it because I keep thinking about it. It makes sense. It just does. I just don't personally like using they them only in the context of, please hear me out here, trying to like personify some, or like let's see, it's complicated because it's like I feel like they them's just way too general. Like, it makes sense because if you don't know who someone is, you just use they, them in that. Like, it's that person over there, they kind of do stuff. Okay, just a general, you don't know who it is, but, like, when you go further, you try to describe someone better, so, yeah, they're over there. You know, the same way that you would describe someone else that you don't know more. So, to me, it just feels like you don't know the person enough, so you just use a general nondescript pronoun. But then it just makes more sense to say their name a lot. Like, I don't know, it just kind of feels like to me it just feels like I'm calling someone an it, but like a more personal it. Like that person is a they them, which is, I don't know, it's somewhat similar to me, and I just can't get around that too much. Will that stop me from saying they them to those people? Not really, because I think I'd get like risen at the stake for that opinion, but oh well. I say oh well to a legitimate issue. I don't know what else to say about it then. Also, pointing's always an option. You! That person. The one that I'm pointing at. Jacob. Random name that I just said for no reason. Like, if given the option, I would much rather say, like the person's name than pronoun stuff. Of course, if I'm like using their name repeatedly, then it makes a lot more sense to just like simplify it down to like pronouns specifically, just to simplify a conversation. Like that's kind of the only time that I usually do it. Is there anything of use in here? Have soil I just don't want. Probably take the gauntlets though. Yeah. I think I already got that chest. Okay, my instincts are telling me there's something behind here, but I don't think I have the durability to really check the entire way around, so... oh well. Yes, it's perfect. Thanks. Okay, I think I've explored most of the dungeon here. Jeez, this place is huge. It is massive. That's ridiculous. How much more is this one to explore? I think I'm getting kind of to where I need to get to a stopping point, so I think I'll... you know what? I'm just going to explore a bit more and... oh, that thing's sleeping. Go this way, yeah. I want to explore just a bit more and then end off with, like, finishing the exploration. Then I'll probably come back, like next week and do some base modifications. That sounds good. To me, that sounds good. Though I might actually, I'm gonna see if I can just place a portal. TP home to desert to Womp. There we go. And set up to go to desert 2. There we go. And I'll just resupply here really quick. Let's see. Get rid of, put some of that in here. Activate you. I have so many extra buckets. It's ridiculous. I don't need this many extra buckets. Okay, put the hide on the tanning rack. Anything else? No, I can put an eggplant seed in there. Oh, that's funny. Apparently paused my recording at some point and I didn't notice that I did. just keep checking all these inventories in case I can put more stuff in them. I need arrows. I really need arrows. Where do I got? There we go. Oh, I can make a thorium axe. I might actually do that since I've got the materials for it. There we go. Thorium axe. It has twice the durability of iron. Or no, not twice, but like a notable increase. I think it's 125 extra. I think so. That's a pretty good increase. I don't think I'll need this pickaxe for a while. So let's just salvage it, turn it into stuff. Did I do anything else? What the heck? I need a bunch of azure logs in order to upgrade the armorer's bench? What the hell? That's ridiculous. Is there anything else I want to try to get? Can I get like a better axe? Can I get a better axe? What do I need? Light leather. I got light leather. There we go. I can get a better axe right now. Yippee! There we are. And salvage that. That stuff's still being smelted. Is there any other fuel type? We'll just put oak into that. Cauliflower seeds. We'll just put that. Okay, throw some of that away. I'll just stuff it wherever. Yeah, next week, definitely, I'm going to address my storage problems and actually address that. Definitely be a next week thing. Right, I'm going to go back to the desert and see what else I can find and finish everything off then. Whopping total of 8 people lurking. A bit, maybe a bit less though. Where do I want to explore last? Actually, there seems to be like some kind of an oasis-looking place over here. I want to go check that out. There just seemed to be like a house over in the distance. A house of some variation. Perhaps the house has a little goodies I could plunder for my own benefit. That would be very preferable. I guess also I could probably, like, at some point, if I get to, like, enough stuff, I might, or, like, if my base gets big enough, I might be able to, like, expand out into different areas. Fight me. Fight me. Okay, fine. But fight at a really weird interval, whatever. Yo, peak song. It's a good song, yeah. Oh, you're down there. I don't care about you anymore. Got some stuff. There we go. Rusty iron bow. I don't really think I need an iron bow here, but I got it. I think I might be able to, like, scrap it or something. What is this? Is this like supposed to be a well? I think so. Doesn't seem like there's much else here, so... I thought there'd be more here. It's just dry dirt. There's some palm trees. Is that a gazelle in the distance? I'm gonna go check out the gazelle. I think that is, like, beyond the, these zombie guys. Oh, these look cool. Hello. I'm scary. Ooh. Ooga booga booga. So, Dean, are you ending the stream soon? Yeah, in about like 15 minutes. I just want to see how much more of this exploration I can do before I end it off. This guy hurts a bit. Very hurts, okay. I got poisoned. No! This is bad. God damn. Well, that's a problem. And I broke the teleporter to get back, so... I didn't lose too much, though. Wait, my bed was... Oh, did I click on that one bed and then that caused me to... Oh, okay. Luckily, I was able to have a teleporter, so I'll just set that to home. Spawn. There we go. Whoop. Well, that's useful. Okay, actually, maybe last thing I'll do, I want to go, since I got teleporters now, I want to go back to that, which direction is it? It's that way, north. Back to the memory bank place, and then put a teleporter down there so I don't have to make the distance, or take the distance to go there that much. I think that might actually be it. I ended up dying to the big guy. I died to him. Unfortunate. I think it probably would have been okay if I'd, like, recovered from the poison effect, because I got poisoned by, I think, like, a random stray insect dude. I just need to, as they say, get good. Forgotten Temple Gateway is this way. Alright, we'll get teleported down and probably end off the stream there, I think. Yeah, okay, so just kind of going over plans that are going on. So I really like Hytale, like it a lot. Although, I think I'm probably going to wait until next week to play some more of it, where I'm thinking on just doing base development stuff and having that be the focus. I've thought about this. I want to still do something like a drawing stream tomorrow. I kind of want to try that out at least. Because I have an idea of something I want to draw that's kind of big. It's not a pose thing, like for my character. I think I have enough of those at the moment. But, horses! I found real horses that aren't skeletons. I'm just going to use one of them to get over to the gateway easier. But yeah, I have like an idea for a drawing that I want to do tomorrow, and I want to see if I can do that. So that's gonna be tomorrow's stream. I don't know how well that's gonna go. I'll find out. Probably just talk about some random stuff then. Wait, you just get on top of them and done? I guess so. I found like a skeleton horse at one point in a volcano biome, and I could just mount him without any issue. Although I think the problem is like, if you try to get off, he butts you off, which I think is really funny. All right, I will put the portal here-ish. There we go. Home to, temple. There we go. Warp to temple. Boom. Okay, anyways, even though the horses are, like, easy to mount or something, I don't know how to properly control them is the problem. Like, they just kind of go wild. Alright, I need to deposit my memories into my memory bank. And then I think that'll probably be the last thing for the day. Oh, question. Hey! I can't actually put down anything. I thought I could put down a teleporter. I can't even put down blocks in here. So, it's not even an option. Yes. 22 memories. I need 4 more memories to unlock the next bit, where I can get access to Ancient Gateway, Portal Fragments, Backpack Upgrade, some decorative chests, seeds, and max teleporters? Okay, I can actually look at some of the stats here. I found Quebec. Tiny Quebec. Bunny's gotta go, sorry. Alright, you have a good... Yeah, you have a good day, Funny. Thank you for sticking around. Undead. There's 52 variants of undead. The Wraith was a mythic. Trork. Reptile. Magma Rhino Toad and a normal Rhino Toad. These are cool. Alright, I think that's actually going to be the end of the stream. So, summary of what we did some more exploration. We got teleporters online, which is great. That's cool. Let's see. Also got the farmer's bench upgraded like 1 tick, which is okay. Upgraded my gear a little bit. Now I have a little bit of iron armor on me. Not a ton of it, but just, you know, enough. And, let's see. We went to the volcano biome, explored that a bit. There was a cool dungeon there, and I think is that? That's a black dot in the sky. I'm pretty sure that's the moon, but it's... Oh, hi. Are you okay? He's just chill, I guess. It's an eclipse. I mean, if it was an eclipse, the sun would be on the other side. I think that's just a new moon or something like that. Well, now I want to wait for the sun to come up just to see it. It's something weird. It is definitely something weird. I'm just gonna wait a bit. It'll probably take a while for the sun to come up. So yeah, base development stuff we kind of did. A bit more storage. Added a farmer's bench. I think next week I want to focus more on base development, and I'm thinking on expanding outwards, like expanding that floor outwards, and then having like a big storage area in the middle with all of the workbenches around it. That's what I'm planning on. And then also I want to expand out the farm some more and just general expansion stuff. Having more of an area to work on this. Okay, I've thought about if I wanted to do some off-screen mining type stuff just for the sake of not having to spend all the time on stream doing things. If I do, I need to make sure that I don't do anything too crazy. I just need to do a little bit. It would be cool if Hytale had an eclipse thing. I think it would be cool too. Although it seems like the sun's over there and the moon was over there. So I think it was just a new moon thing and it looked really cool. That would be sick though if they had like an eclipse system. You have to wait until the full moon in order to do something. Right. Yeah, I still wish we could actually see more. Right. Yeah, next week definitely going to be more focused on base development. And yeah, I think that's kind of it. Okay. Right, well, it's probably going to be ending off the stream right now. Let's see. Thank you very much, Bobcan, Funny, Eram, Gamer Fan, Sam's Whites, Alexis. Just seeing who else joined in. Just some stuff. Was there any other ones that commented? I can't remember. Shoot. And a bunch of other people also stopping by. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed at least some amount. I have plans for a drawing stream tomorrow morning at around the same time. Or I've got like a thing I want to draw there. Check out how that goes. But yeah, thank you for watching. You all have a good night. Bye everybody. See you eventually.